In case you were wondering how I get the close-up point of view shots, here's a demonstration with my old phone.
Me making my crochet version of the knockoff. It's like double knockoff. I almost feel like I should call it the knockoff dress. This is another request by my biggest return customer, Alicia. Thank you for coming back, Alicia. I will admit I intentionally left the tails when I made the squares a little bit longer than I needed to, or quite a bit longer than I needed to. And this is all left over from trimming of stitching those together. And then this is the last little bit of scraps, longish scraps from previous projects. And I'm going to roll these all up randomly into add them to this ball, and I will have a little scraps ball for adding into my next Nana. So yeah, I'm trying to find fun and whimsy where I can. And just like that, I have a nice little scrap ball here. Okay, so here's my color scheme, main color scheme for my next Nana. Here's my scrap ball that I will also include. I'm thinking around the belly area. I'll just do a bunch of scraps. I'm still working my way through this peach yarn. I have several large skeins of this. This is what happens when sometimes you buy yarn online and you think that something is going to be a great skin tone for dolls, and then it's really, really peach. So I have a lot of it. It'll take me years and years to go through it in little bits.
In case you were wondering how I get the close-up point of view shots, here's a demonstration with my old phone. This is your weekly reminder that my Nanas Against Trump and Fascism is my anti-Trump art project that I started once he was elected for the second time. And I've made one every week since he was elected. I'm releasing them on Wednesdays. And so this is the 90th one I've made. That means that we elected Trump as president a second time 90 weeks ago. Every single Nana that I have still available, which is most of them, is in my Etsy shop. And every sale will be a donation to the ACLU. I'm only keeping enough money to cover the costs of the Etsy fees and shipping.
I'm starting to become very aware of how much more I could be making for my own benefit, for selling and whatnot, if I wasn't doing this Nana project. So it's starting to hurt a little bit, but I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to keep doing it. And I'll be so happy when Trump is gone, whatever that means. This project goes on until he's gone. Meet Nana Joanna. I love how she turned out. I was more sparing with the colors this time, although this whole midsection is still the scraps from making my daughter's blanket. But I used this peach to do this sort of vine embroidery, and she is named after Joanna Newsom, who I've loved her music ever since I first discovered her. She sings beautifully and plays harp beautifully. So yeah, Nana Joanna, if you ever see that I've done this, I hope you appreciate it. And this will become available in my shop, number 90, as I already said. I'm really excited. I've never made a full-on garment pattern to actually work up and have testers and whatnot to sell. So this is my first time doing that. I'm just inspired. Let me show you. I want to say around 5 years ago or so, it was right after my divorce process started, and I found this dress that I liked. I found it on Amazon. Please don't come for me. And I got one, or I think I got two in 2 different colors. And then I loved it so much. I went back and I think I got 4 more. I think I have it in 6 different colors. And I love, love, love this dress. I feel like it's sexy, but not too showy. And it's perfect for layering crochet garments over. So you've seen it probably in a lot of my photo shoots if you've been following me for a while, in various colors, as you can see here. And this is the dress that I decided I'd like to make a crochet version of it. I believe that this dress is actually a cheap knockoff of a Free People dress. So me making my crochet version of the knockoff, it's like double knockoff. I almost feel like I should call it the knockoff dress. And I'm also I'm a little bit concerned about the morality of that. Is that okay that I'm making a knockoff of a knockoff? I mean, it's going to be completely different anyway, because it's completely different materials. It will fit and look different. It will flow different. So it's more of an inspiration, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think part of why I still love this dress so much is that, like I said, I first got these when I separated in my long-term relationship, and
it was sort of the first time that I felt like I could put something pretty on and it was just for me, and I felt so free. I was finally free. So if you know, you know, and I'd love to have a crocheted version of it.
Okay, so I pulled one of them out to start using as sort of a model for what I'm going to do. And obviously this is a crochet version, so it's not going to look exactly the same, but basically I'm going to have the construction be the same, the way it fits. The cups that sit a little bit low below the bust that have a tie down here, that this ends up kind of sloping down your back, and then another tie at the sides of the cups, as you can see here, and then these that come up and tie behind your neck. So this is what I've got so far. I'm really excited. It's going to look very similar as far as the material to the Barvita dress, which I pattern tested for Simona Creates, because I'm using the same scraps that I used for that, and with whatever I have left. Except on that dress, I used 3 to 4 strands. On this dress, I'm using 2 to 3 strands. I'm not going to say that this is going to need to be a scrap project. You can use any yarn, and I'm very math oriented. So whatever yarn you use and whatever hook you use, you're just going to crochet each part until you get to the measurement that I say. And I'm going to give you exactly the measurements you're going to need to take of yourself or get from your customer. And I'm going to give you exactly the math to scale it out for you. So I don't know how long this is going to take me to get the pattern all put together. I just wanted to share that this is what I'm working on. And at some point in the next month or so, maybe I will be reaching out looking for pattern testers. I'm very excited. I think the sizing calculations that I'm going to do are, I think, going to be good for other people. I hope. We'll see. That's what testers are for. But check out my shirt. I just had to show it off again. I just love scrap projects, and I thought I would just show you a little bit of how I'm doing this. So I'm just using each scrap ball that I have until I run out of it. So what we end up having, as you can see here, let's find a spot. When I run out, if I didn't have enough to finish that row, I'll just go to the next one in sequence, like right here. I just sort of went with a particular sequence of the scraps when I began, and I just kept that same order of scraps going. And so whenever I come to the end of a scrap ball, let's see where one of these is. Well, we already found this one here. Then I would pick up with the next color, and I would finish with this color until the end of that row. And then I would stop and switch to the next color. So like this pink, I got this white going for like, looks like maybe a third of the way around, possibly. Then I switched to this pink. And then when I get all the way back, I'm gonna flip it over. When I got back around to where each of my rows are beginning, which is over here, I join that there, and then I start with the next color on a fresh row. So I have partial rows multiple times. So the back is going to look a little different than the front. Here's another color change where I ran out of the green and I switched over to this blue. I ran out of this gray and I switched to this green. So I don't know. That doesn't bother me. I enjoy this. I love these kinds of scrap projects, and I love using up little scrap balls. So now I only have, I think, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 more rows to go. I'm not exactly sure, but I already have the next, oh, it looks like I undid a couple stitches there by accident, but I already have the next yarn tied on, and it's this one, and I'm pairing it with this cotton thread for the next row. Okay, so one of my best sellers used to be this larynx. I haven't sold any for quite a while. Every now and then I'll sell one. I think I sold maybe one in the past year or so, maybe 1 or 2. So I have 3 already made, but I just had a customer reach back out. She had bought one of these before, and she'd like to have one all in gold. Initially, she said gold, and I said, what if I did the cartilage areas, which you see in beige here, in gold, and then I could do the ligaments, which I did in gray, in silver, and then I could use sparkly red for the muscles, and then for the the pink areas, I forgot that I also have the epiglottis in pink as well as the vocal cords. I could have those in a pink yarn that I combine with a sparkly gold thread, because she wants to have a gold one of these, a fancy one, as a prize for her students. Like one of her students could win the golden larynx. So let me show you the yarns that I have to work with here. Okay, so this is the discontinued Vanna, as in Vanna White yarn. Glamour, I can't remember what it was called, but it's long since been discontinued, and I found a big stash of it on eBay one time, like several years ago, and I'm still working off of what I've gotten from that. I've never found another gold that measures up to this one. And I have two skeins of it because it's thinner than these other regular size 4 yarns, so I will double it up. And then I've got white for the bone, for the hyoid bone, silver for the ligaments, red for the muscles, and then pink with, what I like to do is if I want to make something sparkly and I don't have a sparkly yarn in that color, is I will take either gold or silver in this thread and I will hold it and crochet with a regular yarn. So I will do this for the epiglottis and the vocal cords. So you can see the shine that we have going on here. This one will be special. I'm excited to show this one off.
If you're happy and you know it, say meow. If you're happy and you know it, say meow. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, say meow. I've got a golden larynx, I've got a golden larynx, I've got a golden twinkle in my throat. Yee. puis tu reviens, puis tu t'en vas encore. Oui, ainsi me trouves-tu toujours à chaque aurore, toujours mineur, apporte notre amour pour les jours fidèles, en mon roi. Roque-moi pour le signe, donne-moi des ailes, comme à toi. Quaint name and street, width of same 10 feet. Bottoms, mob and street, far from obsolete. Narrow, yes, and street, but business, both feet. Nassau crosses and street. Sun just hits and street, then it quits some greet. Rather short and street.
How about a watermelon inspired color palette for another one of these pixie Flower of Life pixie skirts? This is the design from Starlily Creations, brand new pattern that's about to be released. This is another request by my biggest return customer, Alicia. Thank you for coming back, Alicia. If you've enjoyed my content, please make sure you are subscribed, like, and share. And stay tuned for next week's vlog, which will include my next Nana in the series. I would love to make a shrug, a particular shrug pattern that I have in mind by Starlily Creations to go with my new dress, and also my next chunk of blanket project. Oh yeah, also I have a doll on order, a look-alike doll, and you also never know what might come up based on what customers on Etsy ask me to make. Thank you, I love you, goodbye.